Misinesi var. Yine şurayı bir çağıralım.
This is the extraordinary story of one man's dream to save the most overfished sea in the world.
Beyefendi günaydın, bir gelebilir misiniz? Günaydın. Şu anda 1380 sayılı su ürünleri kanununa...
Zafer Kizilkaya has almost single-handedly turned a ravaged bay in Turkey into one of the most effective and thriving marine conservation areas in the Mediterranean.
It is like a heaven for me right now. There's so much fish underwater now, and there's so much life.
His hope is to inspire others to bring marine life back to one of the most famous but damaged parts of the ocean.
We need to establish more no fishing zones, even in Mediterranean, the center of civilization.
Çıkıyoruz değil mi?
Çıkıyoruz.
It's a chilly December morning on Turkey's eastern Mediterranean coast, and Zafer Kizilkaya is a man on a mission.
Right now we are in the Akyaka no fishing zone.
He's dedicated to enforcing the no fishing zones that he has helped create here in Gokova Bay.
This is the most major spawning and nursery area. So that's why we have to keep this area safe from all kinds of fishing pressure, amateur, professional, any kind.
Within just 20 minutes, Zafer and one of his rangers have spotted something suspicious.
Ha orada misine var bak.
Misinesi var.
Avlanıyor.
Yine şurayı bir çağıralım. Pardon, bakar mısınız? Bakar mısınız? Beyefendi günaydın, bir gelebilir misiniz? Günaydın. Şu anda 1380 sayılı su ürünleri kanununa şu anda eğer buna devam ederseniz sizi sahil güvenlik ekiplerine çağırıp buraya bir broşür verelim. Size bakın alanların sınırları burada. It's all about the enforcement, you know. Our rangers are day and night just going for any kind of report that there's an illegal fishing activity exists. You see he's living.
Since marine conservationist Zafer set up the ranger system here in partnership with the Turkish authorities, they've seen a significant drop in illegal fishing. It all began after Zafer first visited Gokova Bay in 2008 on a research trip from his home city of Istanbul. The damage he witnessed to marine life compelled him to stay and devote his life to repairing this.
I saw that this place is just, there is nothing underwater. It's like a big nuclear war happened and everything has died. No fish, no invertebrate, no macroalgae. I said, this couldn't be worse than that. And this was a kind of opportunity for me, as a kind of sign, you know.
Zafer lobbied his government to make the bay a protected area. And 10 years on, his research suggests marine life has increased by 800% within his no-fishing zones. But the revival faced another threat. New species of fish coming into the Mediterranean through the Suez Canal. These invaders were eating the native fish's food and grazing parts of the seabed bare. So Zafer had to adapt and come up with an innovative solution.
Invasive species we cannot get rid of. We have to learn how to live with them. The easiest way is just to consume them.
To make this work, he had to hook the local population into eating these unfamiliar fish, and that meant persuading people to change their diets.
People don't know how to cook them. So we prepared recipes and we printed them on the brochures. Then we organized a big festival.
Zafer's vision has delivered the bonus of raising the incomes of local fisher people by 400% and bringing a previously decimated industry back to life. Visit the fishing cooperative here and you'll find an array of invasive species for sale, caught outside the no-fishing zones.
Burada satılanlardan sokan dediğimiz yine istilacı türler arasında yer alan lokum balığımız. Kıl kuyruk şu anda elimde tuttuğum balık son dönemlerde önemli ölçüde bir artış gösterdi.
Zafer's innovations have delivered for both people and planet in this small bay. And he's now working to create another marine protected area in Turkey. It looks like a lonely mission. Latest figures show just 0.04% of the Mediterranean is a no-fishing zone. 50 times lower than the average for the whole ocean. Zafer is going to need all the help he can get.
We need to improve, we need to establish more no-fishing zones, but the more important thing, we should bring the enforcement right immediately as soon as we establish them.